Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And I got to give a big birthday shout out to my girl Julie. Happy birthday. If you're sipping a little bit, tip one back for me. And remember, water is your friend. It will keep your head from thumping the next morning. Now, of course, the great robbery of America continues. They being the media have declared that Joe Biden is the next president of the United States. I'm going to go ahead and hold off on that because no matter which side of the aisle you're on, no matter how you wanted this election to turn out, there's something not right. Something's not stirring the Kool-Aid. Something is not right. This needs to go, and it will go to the Supreme Court, which should mean that it's a victory for Trump. The Supreme Court is there to uphold the Constitution, and whatever the Constitution says, that's what we have to do. We can't allow emotions, feelings, and political affiliations to muck up those waters. We need everything to be as clear and concise as it can possibly be, and that's what the Supreme Court is going to do. There's too much evidence to the contrary. There's too much evidence telling us that shit is fucked up with this election. You have them still taking in votes after the election. The election starts and ends on a certain day. That's it. You have them still taking votes after the election. You have them finding votes that were discarded in some way, which all happen to be for Trump. You have them finding ballots and counting them, and over 100,000 of them are for Biden. How convenient. So this bullshit, all these people celebrating, these celebrities tweeting shit. I got people in my own personal life texting me messages, sending me shit. I got these fucking millennial turds that I work with. Oh, when some fucking idiot comes in there and she's like, oh, did you hear? We have a new president. Now you can get abortions whenever you want. You know how disgusting that shit is? And speaking of, what has happened to abortion rights? What has happened in these 4 years? What has changed for all these oppressed, persecuted groups? Anything? Any less rights? Shit, you probably got more. Then you got Van Jones's bitch ass up there crying on CNN, saying it's easier to be a father now. It's easier if you're Muslim, or if you're gay, or if you're colored. It's easy if you're an immigrant. What do you mean it's easier? Because Biden's here? Wasn't that motherfucker part of the administration that deported more people than any other? Did you forget how many Muslims that Obama bombed the shit out of? What are you talking about? And this motherfucker's up there crying like a bitch. What the, man, what happened? What happened to our country? Are we this full of a bunch of weak, soft handshake pussies? Because you get the feeling, especially where I am living in this liberal turd known as the West Coast, you get the sense that people only voted for Biden to spite Trump. If the Democrats had somebody with good issues and they were a stand-up politician, if they had their version of Trump, to be honest with you, that would give me pause. I would have to really think like, man, should I vote for this Democrat? Because I don't give a shit. As long as we are your main focus, I could care which letter is next to your name. But they don't have that. They have a feeble-minded, senile child sniffer and a skank. That's who's running against Trump. I can't support that. I can't condone that. It has nothing to do with party lines. They are trying to serve us a runny shit sandwich. Why would we accept that? So when the Supreme Court tells me that Biden is president, I will accept it. But until then, I don't think so. It really saddens me to see these many emotionally weak people. All of these weak young people. Is this going to be our future? Are those of us who are trying to raise decent, hardworking, tough individuals, are our kids going to be afloat in a sea of pussy dummies? That's what it looks like. I'm flabbergasted, flummoxed, whatever you want to call it. I just don't understand how our country could vote in somebody like that. I refuse to believe it until an official word comes down. I refuse to believe that my people are that dumb and that weak. This country didn't get built to the level it is with weakness. Him hurt my feelings. He don't talk nice. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Are you doing your job? I'm not going to hire a man to come do landscaping and complain about his interior designing skills. That's not what I hired him for. I didn't hire Trump to make me feel better and powder my bottom. So to usher in this type of government, this type of tyranny, just because you don't like the way somebody talks, that is stupid, silly, and sad. And I hate to think that that's where we are, but that's what it looks like. But I could be wrong. I actually hope and pray that I'm wrong. I hope that this was voter fraud. I hope that this was corruption. And not a sign that our country is turned into a bunch of fucking eunuchs. We're not going to stay on top being weak. We're not going to be lead dog for long if we're weak. If we go back to the last, not even the last administration, the last 3 administrations, with our fucking pants around our ankles, being passed from dictatorship to dictatorship, being patted down, taking our damn lunch money, and then our leaders come back like, "Whoop, sorry guys, all my money's gone, they took it." Fucking clowns. Joe Biden, look at that fool. Have you not heard him speak for more than 2 minutes? Have you not seen a Kamala Harris interview? 60 minutes. Check it out. If you can get through it, you're better than me. Remember, this is the same guy who sat down with a straight face and was interviewed by Retarded B. First, Biden. What? If I were him and I'm running for president of the United States, I'm running for leader of the world, and they came to me and said, Sir, Mr. Green, sir, we have an interview with a rapper by the name of Cardi B. She wants to do it. You're not going to, but she's, Mr. Green, sir, she's popular. Yes, sir, she's a rapper. Yes, she's dumb. She's a former stripper. Yeah, she's borderline retarded, sir, but all right, never mind. That's how it would have gone. This is too serious. The stakes are too high for me to sit down with some dumbass rapper. And their job title is not what would keep me from sitting down with them. The fact that she is that dumb would keep me from sitting down with her. Are you serious? Do you see the state our country's in? I don't have time for that shit. How do they have time for anything else? How do you have time to take the month of August off or September? How do you have time? Our nation and its condition should be number one. But you can tell by the way they ran their campaign, they're not serious. So this can't be true. This can't be right. I'm not believing this shit. Who are the alphabet networks to tell me who's president? I know who they want to be president. I know who they've been pushing for to be president. I know who they've been hiding shit for them to be elected president. I know that. But for those crooks, for those garbage institutions of shit to tell me who's running my country, I don't think so. Like LL Cool J said, and going back to Cali, I don't think so. So I will keep my fingers on the pulse. I will keep you abreast to the situation. But until then, I'm going home with my beautiful wife and kids. And remember, Green Gear, 25% off, offer code Trump46, all caps, until the end of the year. Yes. All Green Gear, including new designs. Got another one I'm working on. Check out the sweet and sour sniffles. That shit is hilarious. Promo code Trump46, all caps, 25% off till the end of the year. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone, link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.